Hey everyone, Gizmo Mogwai here, and I don't tend to make videos about this topic per se. Normally, like letters of the producer or big announcements, I kind of just leave alone. But this video is regarding the expansion of Final Fantasy XIV's operations. Now, because of the way the PlayStation records, I can't actually pull up the actual letter. But in this video, I will go over the main topics and I'll put them up as bulletins. So go ahead and smash that subscribe button and share and like this video and follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/gizmomogwai1027. Now without further ado, this is just my alt, just leveling it up, getting it through the MSQ. So we'll just have that play in the background. And we'll go over the key points here. So he says, Dr. Naoko Yoshida, Yoshi P, guy we all love and cherish, that since December 7th of last year, we've had high levels of congestion, which that's the, peak hours, 3 to 5 hour, or 3 to 5,000 queue time, which could be 3 to 5 hours. That's what he's referring to. And they've been wanting to, expand the data centers, get new worlds, just new data centers in general. They did have the plan to get the Oceania data center going. That was supposed to be 6.1. So, as the first topic, it is actually talking about the Oceania data center. Now, they're going to do it pretty sudden, but it's going to be coming online on Tuesday, January 25th, 2022. Now, 6.1 shouldn't be coming until late February, sometime in March, if the trend stays. So this is quite a bit earlier than we thought. They're going to add 5 new worlds to each data center that they're introducing in the Oceania data center instead of 3. So they're trying to future-proof it a little bit. They're going to also waive the transfer fee if you're going to transfer your character over to that data center, so that's a big thing as well. There's some other perks that they don't list in this section, but I'll get to those a little later. Now, they're also recommencing of the homeworld transfer service, and that'll also resume service on Wednesday, January 26, 2022. Now, it's going to be one day after the Oceania data center opens, so they're hoping that ensures a smooth and stable launch. Now then, the launching of the data center travel system. Now this is like if you're on Primal and you want to go to Aether, raid with people there, just hang out, do whatever. Now that has been postponed because of the launch of the data center travel. Let's see here, that goes all the way. They're going to try to launch it in 6.1x. So not at 6.1, but maybe 6.15, 6.16, something like that. And it goes over saying that you'll be able to visit worlds and other logical data centers within the same physical data center. So that means that if you're in North America, you'll be able to visit the North American data centers. If you're in Europe, the Europe data centers. And Japan, Australia. You won't be able to go to Japan to North America. They also say that cross-region travel is technically possible, but the implementation is still under consideration. So there may be further improvements done to this system. Now, the travel is initiated not while logged into the game, but from the character selection screen. So when you're going in to log into your character, that is where it's going to be. Now, the expansion of the Japanese data centers. If you are on the Japan side of the client, then they comprise of 3 logical data centers and 32 worlds. Now, what they want to do is increase the logical data centers from 3 to 4, and the number of worlds, you're going to keep it at 32. So that should, really help with the problem over in that side of the world. What they want to do is implement that around July 2022. So about another 6 months, give or take. Now, granted, we are living during COVID, and there are so many other things that can go wrong, so this is all just a ballpark area of where they're thinking. Now, with the expansion of North American data centers, they're planning a two-phase major server expansion. The first phase will be implemented around August 2022, with the second phase to follow in the spring or summer of 2023. So that is going to be, a lot. It's also going to be a long wait. So potentially, in North America, you're going to see these queue times that are still going to be pretty long just to get into the game with some of that stuff. That also goes on to mention that they are considering a yet larger scale upgrade at the time of the next major expansion. So that would be 7.0, which, will be 2 years away, give or take. Now, with the expansion of the European data centers, they are planning a major expansion phase in 2 phases similar to the North America. And they're going to go with July 2022 for the first phase, and then the summer of 2023 for the second phase. And with that, they want to add 4 new worlds in the July part, 2 under each logical data center. In the second phase, they want to add 1 new logical data center, and then 8 new worlds into that center itself. Now, a really big one that I get asked quite a bit by a lot of people that I know is, when can I start playing this game? Because they're new players. Now, they are going to resume the digital sale to new players, and that's going to start on January 25th, 2022. That is going to, they're hoping that the opening of the Oceania data center will help to alleviate some of the login queue and all that, some of the stress that we get. Now, I want to point out that just because that's happening and they are opening the sales, I would still, if you're not like 100% sold on playing the game, try to do the trial that the Final Fantasy XIV offers. That being said, there are some problems with the trial itself. Now, when you have the login queue, it prioritizes people that are paying for the game. So people that are paying an active sub. If you are on a trial, you're going to be at the very bottom and still on the bottom and on the bottom as more people are queuing in. So, if you're trying to play the game at a peak hour, there's no chance in hell that you're getting in. So, if you want to try to play the game and you can play at a non-peak hour, then I still advise doing the trial. The trial encompasses all of the 2.0, 2.x, 3.0, and 3.x. So it should be A Realm Reborn, all of the patches in between to Heavensward, and then all the patches after Heavensward right before Stormblood. And it lets you get to level 60 on all the jobs and Disciple of Hand and Land that were available through Heavensward. I know that's probably not the news that a lot of people want, especially if they want to try the free trial, but that's what they can do right now, unfortunately. And the last part of the notice that goes out is just final notes, and he's just, again, apologizing for all the server problems that are going on. And it's because of the global semiconductor shortage due to the global pandemic that we have going on right now currently. You may or may not believe in things or this or that, but the real factor is because the trade routes and people were out of work for so long, there's just a shortage on things. And that has real world consequences, unfortunately. And with that, I'm going to sign off. Thank you for watching the video. All the relevant information will be either in the description of the video or in the comments down below. If the video is just a little too lengthy and you just want to get to the core facts of it. This is Gizmo Mogwai with Gizmo Mogwai Gaming. Smash that subscribe button and follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/GizmoMogwai1027. Stay frosty and don't eat after midnight. Bye.